All right, you've all seen the Miata videos where the top is down, the sun is out. It's just a great driving experience. And Miatas are made to have the top down, but a lot of people want to get a Miata, but they also needed to do some daily driving duties. And today, well, this is what you're going to be living with if you have any kind of temperate weather. We thought this was the perfect day to get this out on the highway. Check it out on our 111-mile highway trip. Can you really live with a Miata when most of the time you cannot have that top down? Yeah, pretty yucky day. So we do have the seat heaters. That's nice. I did put my cup holder over here, hold a coffee cup there. And if you've ever tent camped, that's sort of what this sounds like when you're sitting here in the rain with these raindrops hitting this soft top. All right, let's go ahead and get it over to the gas station, get it filled up. Okay, so we just topped off at the gas station. It's about 5 miles over to the highway from that gas station, but it's pretty high speed stuff. Now what we're driving here is a Miata Club. It's a 2023 and it does have the optional, highly suggested Recaro seats. We have the BBS wheels and the Recaro brakes, coming in around $37K. Now for 2024, there looks to be some mild updates, but some welcome updates also. I think they're going to update the infotainment screen, some mechanical sort of tweaks on the suspension, but overall 2023 2024, it's the ND2 Miata. It's legendary. But regardless of the weather, it's still incredible to work your way through the gears. So that's just one of the most rewarding things about driving this car. Okay, hopping on the highway. Woo! This thing is plenty quick. See what the traffic is like today. And we're gonna get her up to 70 miles per hour. Try to set the cruise control. 5th gear right now. 6. All right. And we do have our GPS double checking. All right, let's go ahead and set it right there. Okay, 71 miles per hour. Now there's no radar cruise control in here. We do have blind spot monitoring. We have a very odd lane departure warning system. It basically just blasts some low frequency noise through these heads. Oh yeah, see, when you don't have radar cruise control and you're used to radar cruise control, you got to pay attention. You know, I don't like cruise control anyway, but yeah, it'll play a little bit of a low rumble noise through the headset. Now if you're thinking a Miata with a soft top is loud, you would be right. Right around 70 here. Let's see what we got. Wow. Now there is some rain too. Yeah, well, again, you don't care if you buy a Miata. You didn't buy this for quiet. Now you can get the RF. You know, the RF is going to have more insulation. It's definitely going to cut down on some buffeting around this soft top. But yeah, not a lot of creature comforts. We do have these Recaro seats, and once you get settled into them, you're really not, sorry for the head movement there, you're really not going to move too much. You're kind of glued in here. So for me, driving position wise, I have to get a little close to the wheel to get my clutch foot to the right length, but overall pretty decent. Great visibility out the front, of course, and yeah, you do sit low and you may be intimidated by that big truck there, but really you get kind of used to that. Anyway, 55 miles out, we'll get out there, we'll turn her around. As you can tell, I'm talking really loud, but we'll get out there and turn her around, and you can see this is just a lovely day. But I do have some music. I do have the Bose, and I'm not going to play it today, but we do have speakers in the headset, and I find it actually is pretty good. Okay, we have just turned around and heading back. And so I've been in the car a little over, right about an hour now, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how decent this is out on the highway. Now, seat comfort, these Recaros for me are really good. You know, if you're a wider person, you're gonna get pinched over the long haul here. I fit just fine. If you're a fidgety person, there's really no way to really fidget. But overall, the seats, just my back, everything feels really, really good. The ride is a little fidgety, but overall, I feel really comfortable right now after about an hour. Now, let's talk about, we're showing 37.4 on the trip computer. The great steering, that's so much fun. The great steering, that's so much fun on the country roads. Out here, it takes a lot of tiny minor corrections, and it does, you know, it's active. You have to be pretty active as far as these little tiny corrections. It's very, very firm out here on the highway. Now, the good thing about it is I can rest my elbows. So right now I got my right elbow rested pretty nice and just kind of holding the wheel here. Then I'm behind this FedEx truck. Or I can switch to my left one, the left one. So not too many cars where my elbows just kind of fall really nice. But yeah, you kind of calibrate to the loudness in here. I've been listening to some podcasts, and it's been just fine. Now, 6th gear, cruising, trying to get back up to 70 miles an hour, but the traffic here in this area is a little dense. But yeah, 6th gear at 70 miles per hour is just shy of 3,000 RPM. And that has been fine. The nice thing about it is once you put it in 6th gear, you're done. You're not shifting at all. This thing will go up and over hills. You can break down to 40 miles an hour, get back up to 80. It's great. It's in the sweet spot of combination of horsepower and torque to just move this without having to do any downshifting at all. Passing is very, very easy if you want to, which I can't right now. A couple other things to mention while we're cruising along here is that wind buffeting. This car is so small and low to the ground that there's no crosswind impacts on it, which has been kind of nice because it is kind of breezy and stormy right now. The other thing to mention is, oh, we're getting a call. Let's see how this sounds. Hello.
Hey, sorry, I left my phone upstairs.
Oh, okay. I was just a little worried about you.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay. Kind of in a tinny sounding.
Oh, okay. I'm cruising at like 70 miles per hour, I think, here, so it's pretty loud in here.
Oh. Is it? Well, I guess so.
And it's raining too.
I'm pretty good. Oh, is it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty nasty out here.
No. Sorry about that, babe.
All right. I'm on my way back.
All right.
Yeah, this thing isn't too bad out here. It's actually kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Very comfortable.
I'm looking forward to a ride.
What's that?
I said I'm looking forward to a ride.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of loud sometimes but your voice is coming through the headrest.
Oh.
You're the headrest deity.
Okay.
It's like it's like voices in my head.
Oh God.
All right.
Don't need that.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay.
Be careful.
All right.
Careful.
All right.
All right.
See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. All right, just getting back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Wind buffeting. No, this thing is fine. It's immune from the winds. Visibility over my right shoulder is great. I don't have any issues with that big block there. There is no visibility over my left shoulder though, so that's kind of pointless. You really do need to use the mirror, move around a little bit, and use the blind spot monitoring. All right, we're just about 111 miles later. Let's pull into to the gas station and fill up. Okay, we just filled up at the gas station. I don't know if I mentioned before, this Mazda does want you to put premium in this. So over 111 miles. We averaged about 66 miles per hour, which isn't bad given how bad the rain was and some traffic there. So 37.9 miles per gallon on the trip computer. We just stuffed in 2.8 gallons, 2.81. So let's just do 111. Oh, but before I do this though, I just want to give a big hearty thank you to everybody who's watched today, especially to our subscribers. We really appreciate you. Check out all of our other stuff here on Beyond the Test Drive, and we would love you to subscribe. Okay, 111 divided by 2.82, 39.4. Okay, 37.9, 39.4. That is excellent. This thing does really well out on the highway. I think it's rated for about 34 miles per gallon. I think this has about a 12 gallon tank. I think it's 11.9. Let's just say 39. Yeah, pretty decent range, you know, realistically high 300s, almost close to 400 on a highway trip like that. Now, the other thing about owning a Miata and daily driving it is that it always gives you something to look forward to. So, you know, you're always looking in the future. You got some excitement because you're looking at that weather forecast and you're going, wow, today's terrible, but in 2 days from now, this top is coming down. Yeah, I guess road trip wise, I was pretty surprised by my roughly 2 hours this morning. Terrible conditions, can't put the top down, but yeah, pretty, you know, it's an engaging drive even out on the highway. You know, short trips, especially road tripping, if you're going somewhere fun, yeah, I think this is fine for short road trips. Now, as far as daily commuting, as good as this 6-speed is, yeah, you know, that's why I like my Mazda 3 so much, is because it's just a nice place to get into, you know, when you just kind of want to chill and relax. But yeah, this is, you know, you can get the RF, you know, with the hard top, it's going to be a little bit more quieter. I still think the soft top is the way to go if you're going to do one of these. So yeah, all in all, I think, yes, I would love to hear from some of you who do daily drive these. At the end of the day though, man, I think warm weather, great weekend, sunny weather makes up for everything else. It's sort of what you would live for. And just looking at this Miata just makes you smile. Anyway, so thanks for coming along today. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And as always, have a great day, morning or evening, wherever you may be.